I'm going to have to go with Mr. Politano, and the assignment was go to sleep.
Miss Rock. It was our Battle of the Brandywine project. It was like a revolution. Yeah, Battle of Brandywine movie project.
What was your favorite part?
Ryan almost killed Tim Hudak with a broadsword.
Melissa, what's the coolest assignment a teacher has ever given you?
Oh. Ow, no. All right. We have a project to do every Monday. In art, it's due every Monday.
Probably in middle school when we were supposed to write a 3-page story and I ended up writing 20 just to be a smart aleck.
Mr. Politano, we're doing the fetal pig dissection and my group named her Penelope. She's adorable.
Oh my God.
I guess in ATP we made a lot of cool assignments. Like one time we made a hot air balloon out of tissue paper. That was pretty cool.
What's the coolest assignment a teacher's ever given you, and who was that teacher?
Stop, that really hurt. Can you get off of me?
If you cooperate.
There are no cool assignments, like, ever. Seriously.
Mrs. Grieco, when she made fun of me for being gay. That's what she called me, gay.
I would have to say probably the Dr. C assignment where you had to invent your own anything and pretty much everyone just did food and turned it into a big food party. Yeah.
Okay, cooking class, I guess. We had to make like a cultural heritage food, so I made grape leaves. It's this weird Greek thing with like rice and stuff, and then I ate my own thing that I made, and it was almost so gross I almost threw up. So.
I guess I'll say the Rockets in 8th grade with Mr. Grandy.
Great time. 8th grade, me and Heather made a candy bar for a project.
I hate assignments, so I don't really know. Good answer.
My favorite assignment teacher's ever given to me was when I was a sophomore. I had the pleasure of having Mrs. Carol Ann Blair for AP Chemistry. And as we all know, she is the sweetest and most beautiful lady we will all ever meet in our lives. And after the AP exam, she gave us a project to do good science versus bad science in movies. And the project took about 2 days, and we had 20 days to complete it. So we played an 18-day slime soccer tournament, and it was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I won the World Cup. It was great. That's my life accomplishment, so enjoy.
Jimmy, I'd like to say one thing.
Cool.
My teacher stole my boyfriend.
Actually, my favorite time in high school, teacher-wise and class assignment-wise, was 4th grade with Mrs. Miller, who I think she passed away. Anyway, I met a really, really good, true friend. Her name is Jackie McGrath. Always been my friend.
Mrs. Miller made me cry once because she said I couldn't go to the Valentine's Day party. What's your comment on that?
I think you're in my class, and she made me cry too because I didn't do an assignment once.
Jordan, what was your favorite assignment that a teacher's ever given you?
Hold on, I have food in my teeth.
Probably job shadowing in career development, just because we were assigned a lot to do. It was cool that you got to like leave the building and miss school for a day, but it kind of sucked. Am I allowed to say suck? It kind of sucked that you weren't allowed to, because you had like a lot of work to do, but I ended up not doing any of the work, and Mrs. Beard didn't check anything. It was just an excused absence day, and I got to go to Citizens Bank Park, and so, you know, props to her for being a great teacher.
First grade, I'm going to take this way back. Miss Blair's class. This is like me, John Reniger, Nick Garcia, Jody Lasicki, if you guys remember him, Justin Culp. We're all hanging out, and Miss Blair gives us this assignment where we're going to do a bubble lab. We're going to go outside and blow bubbles. All little kids love to blow bubbles. I'm 5 years old at the time. So we start talking, and we start talking about the frog that went missing. And she decided to cancel our lab because we were talking, and I would say a good majority of us cried. I cried. I never talked to her again until 6th grade when I saw her at a winter fair. But that was possibly going to be the best assignment I ever got.
Mrs. Light made me write a 3-page paper with the subject of dating your mom. So that was just really awkward.
Well, I just got done chopping apart a newborn pig, so
Sounds great.
I'm not really sure. Closest, probably the political science one.
The term paper?
No, the political one where you do the campaign.
Oh, that was fun. Julie?
I like Miss Rockefeller's Vietnam War project last year in APUS. It was really cool.
Beth, what's the coolest assignment you've ever been given?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Why do people not
Okay.
know this? This is so easy.
This
Come
is like a hard question. I don't know any of this.
Sean, just a minute. Sean, yeah. Sean, come back. Sean, we can go to your house. I'm your neighbor. Sean, what's the coolest assignment you've ever been given?
What, you seriously just chased me? I don't know. I had to remake some movie. Mrs. Orders gave it to me.
Tom, what's the coolest assignment you've ever been given?
I don't know.
It would have to be extra credit push-ups by from Bob Cox in AP Microeconomics.
The coolest assignment. Last semester I had emergency care with House, and I say about 5 of the days we just watched House on the smartboard, so I'd say that's a pretty cool assignment.
Ahmed?
I'd have to say Mrs. Blair. We actually just everything about her class I loved.
My coolest assignment, I don't know. My worst assignment was probably like something Mr. Cox gave me about stocks and Boeing.
I liked the final for Art Seminar B with Miss Brewer because there was no like real requirements. We could kind of do whatever we wanted. So I guess that was cool. So I could just do what I wanted to do instead of what she wanted me to do.
Great class.
It was a good class.
Turned into the American flag, right?
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Spelling bee champ of 7th grade.
And 8th grade.
Ooh.
Just making sure.
What was the coolest assignment that you've ever been given? Now think back far. This is ever.
All right. But, like I said, there are really no cool assignments. But the ones where you get to make food for extra credit, I guess, they're all right. Actually, it's still pretty hard.
Coolest assignment I've ever been given?
Yeah.
I've never been given a cool assignment. It's like 30-page papers. And
Oh, I love them.
Oh, well, those are pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty nice.
Yeah.
30-page paper. That'd be my answer.
I completely agree. Take care.
Brenda, I hate you.
Why?
I don't know. I like art assignments because they're not that much bad, but they're not fun either.
Kayla, what about you?
I don't know. I like pottery, so I just like to do pottery. Nick Lavella, what is the coolest assignment you've ever been given?
I'm not quite sure what the coolest assignment I've ever been given is. Probably DJing the pep rally. That was a pretty cool assignment. Minus the loading the car. I just go to work. Thanks, guys.
Miss Rock gives out some pretty awesome assignments, I have to say.
Like what?
Yeah.
I hate video projects. She gave me a really crappy video project. I did it, though.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I had to make a fountain for Miss Stevenson's class, and I ended up hating it towards the end, but it was really fun to work on.
That sounds fun. Shireen?
I don't really get fun assignments. Well, I like my art assignments.
Danielle, what was your favorite assignment you've ever been given?
Probably the rocket project from 8th grade with Mr. Grandy because we all got to run outside and act like complete idiots. It was great.
Coker's 10th grade Julius Caesar project. That was pretty epic.
Undoubtedly, Mr. Cartwright's pass-fail projectile motion lab.
That was fun. That
We
was
gotta
good
put
stuff.
a little ball into the tin cup.
We had to put a projectile. We had to throw it through 3 rings and into a little tin cup. It was pretty cool. We had to do like all calculation stuff. You know, me and Huffer, we're nerds like that. We like physics and stuff, so that was pretty cool.
That's intense. Was it really pass-fail?
Yeah. If you got it through one of the rings, you got 10 points per ring, and in the cup was 10 points. If you just miss entirely, you got 0.
Well, video projects are really fun. Mr. Ricky gave me a video project, my group a video project in 9th grade, and it was on Greek mythology.
There's Leah. Leah Goki. Really? Holy crap. Cafeteria. Nick, come on.
All right.
One time we had to do a Caesar rewrite for English class, and me, Peter Lessick, Ian Towns, and Nick Lavella did probably the funniest assignment I've ever done in my entire life.
Yeah, that was awful. 40 sources is way too much. I didn't even use half of them. I used probably about 5 and just threw 3 in there just to make it work.
Steve, what's the coolest assignment you've ever been given?
I got a better one. You just did me. But all right.
That's what she said.
Thank you.
It wasn't given by a teacher. It was given by my cousins and I. We went to a farm and we stole an egg and we took it and we put it inside of a dresser so that our parents wouldn't find it. A month later, we moved it from the dresser into the closet. Then the closet, we had a little light over it because we knew it needed an incubator or something like that. And then a month later, this egg has just been sitting in regular temperature. And it's sitting in my hand. And as soon as we turn off the light, the egg cracked and purple stuff came out of it. Ran to the balcony and threw up and threw the egg off the balcony. And it wasn't green eggs and ham, it was purple eggs.